Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Thursday, June 26th, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, how's it going? Got a few minutes to catch up before the chaos kicks in?
Hey David, I'm doing all right, thanks. Yeah, let's chat while I fix my coffee?
Perfect. I needed this break. My morning's already been a whirlwind with back-to-back client calls.
I get it. I've been swamped with project updates since I walked through the door.
Man, it's always a hectic start, isn't it? Gotta love the office grind, though.
Yeah, keeps us on our toes. How are you holding up with all those calls?
Hanging in there. Just trying to stay in the loop with what clients want before the day slips away.
Fair enough. I'm just hoping to wrap up a few loose ends before my next meeting.
By the way, did you catch that news about the global economy? Something about the EU pushing for new trade policies with Asia.
Oh yeah, I saw that on CNN. They're working on reducing trade barriers, especially for tech and manufacturing sectors.
That's big news for us. If trade opens up, I might have a whole new range of stuff to pitch to clients.
True, but I'm wondering how it'll impact our supply chains. We're already juggling enough delays as it is.
Good point. Still, more business opportunities sound like a win in my book.
Let's just hope it doesn't mess with our deadlines. I've got enough on my plate without extra hiccups.
Yeah, no kidding. I'll keep my fingers crossed for smoother deals down the line.
Same here. It'd be nice to have one less thing to stress about.
Speaking of stress, I saw something crazy online about tech. There's this new AI tool that's basically taking over data analysis.
I read about that on the Wall Street Journal site. Companies are using it to predict market trends in literally seconds.
That's insane. Imagine if we had something like that for sales forecasts. Could save me hours of slogging through numbers.
It'd be a huge help for project planning too. But I'm not sure if it's reliable enough to trust just yet.
Yeah, you've got a point. I wouldn't want to base a big client pitch on some buggy AI guess.
Exactly. Tech like this needs time to prove itself before we dive in head first.
For sure. I'd hate to be the guy who jumps the gun and ends up looking like a fool.
Better safe than sorry. Maybe in a year or two, it'll be more polished.
Anyway, on a lighter note, did you hear about that big movie comeback? They're rebooting a classic sci-fi franchise for next year.
Oh yes, I saw that on CNN's entertainment section. It's that old 80s series, brings back so many memories.
Totally. I used to binge those with my brother after school, fighting over the last slice of pizza.
Same here. I'm curious if they'll keep the original charm or go overboard with modern twists.
I hope they don't ruin it. Some classics are better left untouched, you know?
Agreed. But it's kind of nice to see something nostalgic making a comeback.
Yeah, it's a good escape from all the heavy news out there. Gives us something fun to talk about.
Definitely. It's a little reminder of simpler times, I guess.
Speaking of simpler times, how's your workload shaping up today? Got any big meetings on the horizon?
It's pretty packed. I've got a team check-in later to touch base on our next big milestone.
Nice, keeping everyone on track as always. I've got 3 client calls and a pile of follow-ups to tackle.
Sounds intense. I'm just hoping my team's updates don't throw any curveballs.
I hear ya. Hey, if things get too crazy, let's grab a quick lunch to take a breather.
Deal. I might need that after wrestling with these timelines all morning.
Cool. I'll swing by your desk around 12. Gotta stay in the loop with what's going on in your world.
Sounds good. These little breaks really help clear the head, don't they?
Totally. This coffee chat's already got me pumped to get back to the grind.
Same here. It's nice to step away for a bit and just chat.
By the way, circling back to that trade news, do you think it'll hit our industry soon? I'm curious about pricing shifts.
Hard to tell. It might take a few months to feel the real impact, especially with regulations still being worked out.
Got it. I'll keep an eye out for updates. Could be a solid talking point with clients.
Yeah, it's worth mentioning. Might give us an edge if we're ahead of the curve.
Exactly. And on the AI thing, do Do you reckon we could push it to look into tools like that for us?
I was thinking the same. I might bring it up in my next meeting with them.
Smart move. If it saves time, I'm all for giving it a shot, even if it's just a trial.
We'll see. I just don't want to rush into something that's not fully tested or secure.
Fair enough. Better to play it safe than deal with a mess later.
Exactly. It's all about finding the right balance with new tech.
True. And hey, about that movie reboot. Wanna bet they'll cast some huge star for the lead role?
Probably. They always pull in big names to draw the crowds these days.
Yeah. It's all about the hype. I just hope they don't overdo the special effects and lose the heart of the story.
Same. I'll probably watch it anyway, just for old time's sake.
Me too. Might even drag a few mates to the cinema for a laugh.
That sounds like fun. It's been ages since I've gone to a movie with friends.
We should plan something when it comes out. Maybe make it a team outing after a tough week.
I'd be up for that. A little team bonding outside the office never hurts.
Exactly. Could be a nice way to unwind after hitting some deadlines.
For sure. It's always good to mix things up a bit.
Anyway, how are things going with your projects overall? Any big wins lately?
They're moving along. We just wrapped up a phase last week, so that's a small victory.
Nice one. Always feels good to check something off the list.
It does. How about you? Any big sales wins to share?
Actually, yeah. I closed a decent deal yesterday. Felt like a weight off my shoulders.
That's awesome. Those wins keep the motivation up, right?
Totally. Gotta celebrate the small stuff to keep pushing through the chaos.
Agreed. It's the little things that make the long days bearable.
Speaking of long days, I better not keep you too much longer. Gotta get back to those emails piling up.
Yeah, me too. Let's call it a day on this chat and dive back in.
Sounds good. Catch you at lunch if the world doesn't explode before then.
For sure. Have a productive morning, David.
You too, Alex? Let's keep the momentum rolling.
Absolutely. See you around.
Later, don't work too hard now.
Haha, no promises. Take it easy.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.